Why can't I figure this out? There we go. I got it. Town of Brookhaven Law Department, Frank Rignola. Failure to submit rental registration. I don't even know what the rental registration. I never said that. I never said that at all. I said it was a violation of Chapter 85, as we'll see in the complaint. Number. Location of the house, that's 567 Mill Road. David Sion, Sion Solutions. Google David Sion or David Sardeller, Channel 12 News, and you can read about that. Description of problem, it's not failure to submit rental registration. Female sober house, 22 people living here. Side door to the kitchen is the only door used. That's all I know. Dropping the girls off 4 at a time into the same house after the meeting when they complain about being stuffed in like freaking sardines. Investigator follow-up. Last updated comment, nothing. Okay. John Weiss came to see me. He is the expediter for the house, and he states that the house is not overoccupied or have any new construction or additional bedrooms. Didn't say anything about that. I said it's too many people. I never said anything about the registration. Well, there's the answer. Has a valid rental permit. I didn't even know that they needed one or had one. Didn't even know a thing about it. Close file. John Weiss told the investigator, close file. Frank Rignola. On the 29th, I complained 14 days earlier, and I complained about overcrowding, an issue of human civil rights and the law. And what else do we get? Attachments. See any attachments? Oh, that's that. So now we go to judgment results. Rocco Pascale, Suffolk County Clerk. Rocco Pascale, there's your number. That's the mainframe. $490,510.15. Rocco Pascale owed on 1984, the State Tax Commission. What's that last one say? NA, no attorney. Gee, Annette DiResto's an attorney. She's married to the guy. Annette Pascale. You do DiResto, you never get Rocco in there. You do Annette Pascale, Rocco pops up. Or I don't even know if Rocco pops up. I can't remember. It was 2 years ago. But Annette Pascale. Here's a good one. Stuart Wald. Who's he? I found this massive chunks of land out on, where is it? This one's on Wading River Road and the extras. So there's one. Go look it up. You can't look it up anymore. They took everything out. You could never look his up. But let's see. Let's see if we can give you property numbers. Go look for yourself. 192 Wading River Road. There you go. 200 590 00 03 0016 001. You can't find any information. They took it all out. So this is from 2017, as you can see. Let's see. There you go. There's the download date, 9/16/17. So about 18 months ago. There you go. Regular tax bill. Looks innocent, right? Guy pays on time. Amount paid, $49.11. He owes $49.11. He's the payer. He owns it. There you go. That's one. Look, that's one. Look, they're all coming. That's two. Where are we? Another plot number. There you go. 590 00 03017-1. This one was 016-1. So that's a separate plot, and one's the subdivision. So that means there's at least an LO, but they chopped these things into monsters. They were 5, 10, 20 chunk acres that they got for $11,000 an acre. I haven't seen a bill, but based on the taxes that are left over and stuff, that's how Zillow reports. There we go. There we go. Oh, 590, 39003. He owns all the other ones, 02, 01, and 00. They come off the big plot. They bought 39. Over here, he bought plot 17. This is on another road. Oh, no, that's the same road. He got them all. So now we're on Silas Carter. Another one. Subdivision. So it's a 1 and a 2. They chop them up into 6, 7 pieces. Caught the Eaterestos doing it. That's another video out in where they live. They're chopping them up right now. They're getting $100,000 an acre. They paid 11 back in the 80s. Josephine Eateresto got it. I saw her name on a title out in Riverhead. And there you go. There you go. Fair and square. Everybody that didn't work for the town or know anybody got squadooch. The Americo dream. I like to say America. Some people know why, but we'll leave that out of it for now. There's an 0023, 59001. That's plot 23, 3 subdivisions at least. Here we go again. 9-6, 9-7. I was 2 days on this guy. I couldn't stop. I haven't been sleeping since they started. They started with the sober house crap. These people live like slobs. I go to AA. I actually use the blue book as my mouse because it picks up the color better and it helps my wrist. I get severe nerve damage. I can hardly walk. There's my cane. And I get treated like a slob by the entire world because I'm a poor alcoholic with a DWI. I'm Mr. Freaking Nobody. I can't do anything for you. So that's that. So that was 9-6-17. So the old search engine that they removed, because this is how I found them all. I found all their families by saying, I type in Romaine, I know where the mother and father lives. I type in Panico, right down the line. I know who's got people. And then all I had to do was look for a Manorville address. Then I had to go into Zillow. When the Suffolk County Clerk, Judah Pascali, the sister-in-law or a cousin or whatever, I don't know exactly the relationship, but I know it's there. And there you go. Where's the date? Can't see the date because of the blue. There it is, 8/24. I pulled it out ahead of time using his name, searching. I couldn't find anything. Look at what it says on the search engine. Your search criteria returns no results. Red circle, exclamation point. That's the old system. And there's the name. There it is. I can't believe that my clarity's this bad. It must have been a $5 camera I was forced to fucking buy. I had to skip lunch one day to buy it. Pieces of shit. These people are. They don't care about anybody but themselves. Where is it? There you see it, Stewart. I don't know. Maybe you can see it. You got to be able to make it out. I have astigmatism. I got bad vision. I got dollar store glasses. So there you go. You run his name through. Nothing. You can't find it. They got it all hidden. I have a list in my pile. I got 1,500 documents I'm still going back through now. I got a list of stuff that I found that when you put the number into the engine, no good. It was out where all the shit is. They're hiding it. They're hiding it to hand it out. It goes, how much land can one person get? But it's huge favors. I believe there's a judge out there. There's people from the schools. Send them big time everywhere. Just came into one at 60 Union Avenue. You know, it's not a mystery anymore. Just the finer points I got to find out. What's next? Town of Brookhaven. There you go. There you go. Eateresto and Anthony. That's the 2.7 acres they're selling. There's your assessment. 75. Look. Where is it? Full estimated value. 8.333. Where is it? Where is it? I got it right here. Where is it? Fuck. On Google. Where is it? Okay, it's away. There's another video with it up. It's a lot. It's 2.7 acres in Manaville, right off their chunk. I found a 14.3 acre chunk. That's 1.4 million. You know, this is public. This was public land. It's Pine Barrens, right? It's supposed to be precious. These guys are famous. You go to the picture. What is this? Red Bridge and Beachfront. You know. Okay, where are we going? Let's see now. Which one's Ed's? Is it this one? I think it's this one. I don't know. Let me think. Let me see here. Okay. All right. No, that's this one. This one's that's a doctor in Patchogue, and that's Annette Resto's house, the 386. Can you see 386? I doubt it. The clarity sucks. Whatever. It's 35 Beachfront. Look it up on Zillow. Look at the corner lot, and you see all these numbers. They don't look so right. Santa Mauritius down by the water. Right? Right? I could tell you right now where there's problems, where there's nothing. There's nothing here in some of them. They can't do it. I don't know if that's problems or not. They just could be old holdings. A lot of them are people who've had it before the records went in. And that's where some of the shit's hidden. Look, there you go. There's Ed's house. There's Big Ed's house. 507,000. Bad for a school teacher, huh? Turned clerk. Turned superstar. This is the problem. I see this one here. It's his backyard. No information anywhere. Sayville Ford's over here. Doctor's over here. Police inspector's over here. This guy's a mystery. But I think it's where is it? I knew the name a little while ago. His name's Nestor something. Nestor something. He's an attorney. It's all broken up. It's all hidden around. Took me 45 minutes to find this guy, which at the speed I go and the rate that the computer works. Does that say it? Here's the 507, right? Okay, that's a nice house. I don't even know what this button's for. I got a button over here. Okay, that's the next one. Town of Brookhaven. That's the Resto thing again. I got shit everywhere. I got issues. I got tissues. Okay. That's just my process. Just some hand notes. Resto again. I had to enhance it to get it into the computer. Here's the property in question. Conseco Finance Credit Corp. Where is it? Here we go. That goes to 2000. But I have information that it was used for something else in 2013. It was a horticulture. Look it up on Manta. What the hell was it? Look it up on Google. Horticulture supplies, maybe. And then type in 60 Union Avenue and it pops up. And then you got to go follow the magic trail. You got to go through the New York State databases. It's closed LLC. I got the name out in Ohio somewhere. Lord and Nestor LLC, Ohio. Go to the state secretary, Ohio Secretary of State, Lord and Nestor LLC, and that pops up, and then you get the name of Nestor. Nestor's the first name, I believe. Yeah, it's got to be. And then you double trick it around. You find out he's an attorney, and what do you know? Santa Mauritius. Gee, where Ed lives and where Annette lives, and we're all and the New Hamptons and everything else. Panico's on the next one, on the next finger. He's over on Senex Creek. Another guy with a bulkhead and plenty of property everywhere else. You know, I look him up. Legislation for nepotism. His relatives get a break. He gets a break. Is nepotism helping relatives? Does it count if you get yourself a break? I don't think so. You know, it's just crazy. There's your number right there. 200. I get it. This is terrible. Whatever. It's 200 980 00 0200 980 00 0400 021000. They're 19-digit numbers. You can get a little confused. And when you plug that into the online clerk, this is what you get. Year 2000 done. I haven't been able to verify any of that because that was tonight. I sent to the town for the subdivision stuff. They'll stall me off. They'll probably send it quick and tell me there's nothing, or they'll stall it off for a month and then tell me there's nothing. I've had both responses from them. I started with them in 2017. It's a funny story. I call the lady in charge, Jennifer Lutzer. She's the foil rep, and I get talking to her, and I had put in for the sober houses that were on the TV, the ones that were brutalizing the people, and she says the attorney said, they all have legal registrations. I didn't even ask the question. I wanted to know what the place looked like as far as the design, so I could start poking around from the curb and see if that's a guy, David. David Mangiamelli. He lives over there, doctor at Brookhaven. Same guy, doctor at Brookhaven. Judgment zones for poor Rocco. He paid that, by the way, according to the clerk. So maybe they scratched him a break. I was going to check with New York State, never got around to it. If anybody wants to do that, it's judgment S8303-25003. That's S8303-25003. He owed the state, so you can check with the state to see if it was paid. Somebody might have just gave him credit out there. Ed was there in 89? So all he had to do was know the guy before that was the same way. He checks the right box and it's paid. New York State never gets paid and he never gets hassled or attached. So I'll get to it sooner or later, maybe. I don't know. I'm dying from cancer. I got final stage melanoma, and I'm past the operation stages. So they come up, they go down, they come up, they go down. And I'm ready to die. And the doctor says, because I'm happy and comfortable with Jesus and all that stuff. I don't know if I'm going to heaven. I hope so. But I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm trying. And Jesus can be very generous. I heard a good way to put it this week. He doesn't like sin. He doesn't like sinners, but he forgives every one of them. And he just doesn't like people who love to sin. And that was me. And I hate to say that, but that was me. And it's not me anymore. I still sin plenty. I go to reconciliation often. I got a good friend who's a priest. I used to ride around with a priest in a car, an old great head man, when I was first getting sober. Father Peter O'Rourke, may he rest in peace. This guy's sitting right on Jesus's lap, as far as I'm concerned. He held my hands one day when I couldn't move from emotional trauma. And he kept looking down and praying, and he kept looking at me, and he wasn't going to give up until it worked. And it worked. I had a miracle right then and there. I was going to be okay. So here we go. Lord and Esther LLC. I don't know what that is. Lord and Esther, Ohio registration number 214-5902. And he signs it on the back, so we know we got the right guy. So here we got 37 Beach Fern. That's Annette Eateresto. 37 Beach Fern Road, Cinema Riches. The changes are over here, but I don't see any. So maybe there's not. She got to keep an eye on her own property. Oh, 37. Yeah, that's her. Oh, no. Yeah, 37. I'm sorry. Did I say 35 before? She owns 35 too, but she lives in 37, I believe. That was the family house given to her by her mother. Let's see what this is. 37 Beach Fern. Listing removed, sold. Let's see. 37 Beach Fern Road. Oh, that's when she signs it back and forth. 94. She sells it to Rocco, I guess, the husband, and then they take it back. Whatever the hanky-panky was about, they slip it back and forth. But I could pretty much say that there was no cash changing hands. But that's only a guess. It's only a guess. Carlucci Family Irrevocable Trust. Look, there's something out there that's a big plot for people. That's 27,000. You don't get the information on here, but whatever land they got was 250. So that's 25,000 is the assessment. This was a 0.9, so you multiply it by 10%. It was a 27.5. Oh, I'm sorry, 27.77. So it's a 1.1. It's a 0.91 assessment. Nope, no, I know, I was right. 250 by it should be 250 times. Oh yeah, 1/9. So it's 11%. So 11%. One is let's say what 250. So 11 is yeah. Guess what? The computer's right. Not my computer, their computer. So, and that's a Carlucci family irrevocable trust. I only saved the ones that don't work. Oh, here's a guy that's paying full price. Just I wanted to show people it was possible. Yeah, poor sap. I won't even put his name here. You can see where you can see. There's one. There's a beauty. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Land assessment of 10. That makes it worth 1,000 times the assessment. What is that? A garage? Terrell Winifred P. Terrell. I have a strong feeling it's on the corner where Maria Guerrera Tucker lives, but I can't say for sure. That name comes out of nowhere, right? Not even close. I filed a lawsuit against a lot of people in federal court. It's been tied up. It hasn't even been served yet. I'm supposed to get free across the board service filing. I filed a year and a half ago. Told them I was dying, sent them my letter that said I had cancer and all that stuff, asked for justice. No answer. And in that time, somebody got to Dave Sion, who was on the list. I only told the town I was suing. Somebody got to Dave Sion, probably through Weiss. It has to be through Weiss. Who else knows the guy? And he changed from Sion Solutions to 567 Mill Road Corp. I don't know if that's all the homes or each one has its own corp for the next round of suing. But I can't sue him anymore because I can only sue him because him and John Weiss worked. And that was that. Let me keep moving. It's starting to get lengthy. What do we got? Rocco Pascali again. Oh, yeah, he had warrants out. Suffolk. Warrant vacated. See, Superior Court order filed 518, number 84-14808. See, SAT file 1485. So it says it was satisfied. Like I said, everybody we know controlled the Suffolk County clerk. Did he actually pay in New York State? Now that I'm looking, I'm going to call again. And there's old Rocco. And one more round and I'll be done. You know. Here we got the complaint that we already did. Oh, here's the other one. This is the same thing, around 22 people living in the house. That's the number. They stuff them in like sardines. I didn't say 22 for this one, but they assumed because I said 22 for the other one that it was this. This one holds like 14. It's 1,000 square foot or something. It's a shame. 10 Baldwin Court. Where are we? 10 Baldwin Court. There's your number. 0200-545-0003-00005000. Right behind. It's over in Gordon Heights. It's a little tiny house on the end of the block. He likes to hide on the end and by the woods and stuff, hoping people will stay away. Mail, where are we? Mail answered door and stated he lived there and were only a few guys living there. Wouldn't answer any more questions. Left my card for owner to call me. Frank Rignola. John Weiss came to see me as the expediter of the house, and he stated that the house is not over-occupied or have new construction or additional bedrooms. Has a valid rental permit. Again with the rental permit. Right? Never said rental permit. Right? Why isn't it a Chapter 85 violation, which is a misdemeanor? Gee, I want Frank Rignola. Why isn't it a Chapter 85 violation? I complained about over-occupancy. I thought you're the guy from the law investigating department. I guess it gets filed away that way, right? Okay. And look at this. That statement for the John Weiss statement, cut, copy, paste. It's seconds behind the other one. Let me see where the other one is. I'm a pattern recognition expert. I train people to for free how to trade futures. I can't do it because I get too excited, but I trade them how to find patterns in the futures market. And if you're calm and everything, they make it. So there you go. 129, 10:01, 15 in the morning, 9:56, 23, 9:57, 55, and 10:01. Cut, copy, paste, and out. Investigators make a fortune, great pension. Here's the good one. David Sardella, go ahead. David Sardella in Channel 12 News, Sober House, Long Island Sober House. David Sardella. It goes from WHB Properties to Nicholas Dioria for $300,000. Then it goes from Nicholas Dioria. It says more, which is his wife, Michelle Dioria. And then here it goes from that. This one's got Michelle. This one's got Michelle. This one has Nicholas Dioria and more, which is David Sardella. $10. Half the house was worth like $900,000 at one point. $10. There you go. And there's David Sardella now. This was right when it came on TV, a little bit after 7/6/2017, right after NBCI team had it in his face. What's up? He changed it over to the Solution House Inc. There's the deed. And there's the $170,000 he got for the house. So he transferred it out of the Sober House, the Solution House, which is a 501c3 charity. No revenue tax. So they buy the house when he's paying off his debts and hiding. She transfers the half to him. It's 49% actually. I sued them in court and it got thrown out, but I got information. I had no standing, I guess. Whatever. I'm not a lawyer. I'm a ball breaker and an investigator, and I'm pissed off at these thieves. And then he gets the 170, sticks it in his pocket. I called the government about charity fraud, and I don't know. Here's a good one. 82,000. Keith and Laura Bukos, school teacher in Santa Maria. She makes 59,000, which means she's not that old. So I'm betting they know the mother. There's like 3 or 4 homes on the property. It's 199 Wading River. If you do it on Zillow, it's over by 467. They hide them by switching the numbers. You can't find it if you're looking for it. You got to go crazy. 0200-590-00300000500. That's 0200-590-00003000500. That's it's a huge property. You got to see it. It's a big joke. It's probably worth 600,000 or 700,000. It's like this one. This one belongs to what number is this? 200. You see the number there, 465, and now that's 200. It's not even the right side of the road. This is the hidden one. The actual address is here at 467. I got paperwork somewhere that says there's nothing built on it. I asked for the plans, and they told me there was nothing built on it. So you know what that means, right? This whole plot is this wide. I use my caliper because I know what that means. And we're looking at, let's see. If it's close to 2 inches, it's 20 acres. Close to 20 acres or whatever. There you go. What do we got? 2.5. You'll be the judge. Go find out. You'll be the judge. The only Robert English I could find is a judge in New Jersey. Supreme Court, family court, something. I was afraid to do all this. As soon as they told me I was dying from cancer, I said, fuck it. You can only die once, right? And then there's an empty next to it. That's on the lost list of town of Brookhaven. And then this one is owned by the same guy. I guess eventually he gets this one, or maybe, I don't know, another judge or whatever. They're not all. I'm not saying everyone's crooked, and I'm not saying this guy's a judge, and I'm not saying Robert English did anything wrong. I'm saying this property gets taxed. I think it's 186,000. I don't have the exact number, but it's under 200,000. I know that. It's some fucking crazy. And try to find information on this one. Try to find information on this one. I typed in 496 Manorville Road, and the doc comes up here. Go to try to get information on 200. Nothing. Try to get information on 467. Anywhere. It doesn't go. Go through the town portal. Go through the town tax portal. The taxes have to have every number, right, for the budget. You type it in and it just goes blank. You don't get anything else out of it. What else? While we're here, I got a problem with Jeep. They sent my car out. They tried to fix it. It didn't work. Port Jeff Jeep, after a $6,200 repair, I got to bring it back down the road. 25,000 miles later, I get hit for the same parts. It doesn't work, right? It says right here, customer, where does it say? I can't say, oh, whatever, this ain't important to this. Customer paid, just replaced the slave, and that's it. They put it in, said it didn't work. They took it out. We sent it to another shop. It had no parts in it, no nothing. No broken parts, no new parts, no sign of anything. So that's that. So now we got to go to the board, and we'll finish up. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this because I'm not trained, but that's it. This one I'm sending to the government, so it's comprehensive. I only get them once. Let me see where I got to hold it to get them. Okay, we're going to try. I'm going to video. I'm going to talk it, though. Here you go. This is Long Island Lumberjack. Call for a free estimate. Lumberjack service. A trained tree cutter. After coming out of rehab and drug and alcohol rehab or drug alcohol, he told me he was a heroin addict and alcoholic. So I don't know if that's true or not. That's what he told me. Might have been a gag just to be the sober house guy. And where does he live? He lives on 118 Elder Road, Islip, New York, 11751. So he bought it for $710,016. Right now they figure it's worth $1.1 million. He's on 0.6 acres. There's the number in the county. 0500-462-000. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's the county. 0500-462-0002-000-2000. 104 acres. Okay, 0.6 acres. Okay, where is it? There's a bulkhead somewhere. Other attached garage, water. I know he's got a bulkhead. It's a 104-foot bulkhead. I have that etched. Where does it say it? Water pump. It doesn't say it. It's here somewhere. Maybe it's in another description, whatever. 1.8 million. Price history. There you go. 710. Leonard Smith, Simonetti, and Watts. They loaned him the money, these people. The Simonettis, I believe, was the name. They're like this wealthy family. They gave him a loan, and he pays it back $30,000 a month he gets from DSS and better. And he pays it off quick. He's got over $2 million in real estate, $30,000 coming in a month. And it's all illegal. It's a crime. And he's protected by the sober house. They're supposed to be investigating. And that's what started this. They won't investigate my stuff. Price report, price history. No. Okay, next. Okay. Town code violation lawyer. Building code attorney. Harold A. Stewart. 30 Station Road, Suite 2, Belport. That's all the properties I showed you before at the beginning. Here you go. As a former deputy attorney for the town of Brookhaven. Here we go. Gee, I wonder. I am a former Suffolk County District Attorney. He knows how to get things done. You got to be kidding me. There's your 12 news and sober homes. You try that. You get 2. Let's see. Let's go to NBC. And Scion. And Scion. Let's go to Scion because the other dirtbag comes up as well. These guys go unlinked like they're somebody. They're puppets. They don't even know it. They get a couple of million. The other guys get a couple of 100 million. Scion. Let's see. David Scion or Scion Solutions. I think there's somebody hanging out with these people. Found a lot of connection names on the donation lists. Scion Solutions Sober House. There you go. Funding cut off. Bill may cut. Where is NBCI team? They did a great job. They started me. I had this going, but they were the ones that I figured I could jump on. Where is it? It can't be out of here by now. Let me see Sardella. Let's try Sardella quick. I'm sorry it's taking so long, everybody, but this is hundreds of hours of work. So if you're interested, bear with me. Hundreds of hours. 18 months on and off. I stop every time I got to go for a cancer treatment. There you go. There you go. We'll just listen. I don't want to get caught with any regulations. Oh, this is where the kid died. Oh, I got no. Why do I? Okay, here we go.
New York's last deaths in 2015.
Yeah, the kid died. The counselors say you have to go. You can't go back to your atmosphere and stuff where your parents love you and all that shit. You got to go. And they go live like crap. And they get depressed or something happens and they get high. Sometimes they die. Fentanyl's all over the place. Sometimes people commit suicide too. They just don't care anymore and they want to go. It's all they know. Let's go back to the good one with these guys. I don't want to talk about that kid. I feel for his parents. They don't know that they can sue. I hope they see this. They can sue if the statutes aren't over. It's civil rights violation. The statutes aren't over. Where the hell is it? I can't believe it. It's here. David Sardella. He's a dirtbag. Criminal contempt too. That's either going back after you were told not to go back. It could be a minor in the same place that you were told to leave. He was contesting. He got arrested in 13, controlled substance and criminal trespass too. I caught him. He tried to appeal an arrest. You'd never know about it. That's why I think it might be child stuff, but I'm not sure about that. Where is the I team? Where is it? It was just on the last page. I got to stop talking. Sardella. I saw it in the last query and I hit it by accident. Where is it? How can it not be here anymore? I'm just not typing it in. Maybe Suffolk Sober House? Suffolk County? Sober House, David Sardella Citus. I can't understand this. I can't give up right now, guys. I'm sorry. Try it the right way. They do a great job, but nothing. They don't follow up. They get the news and they go, which I understand. That's their job. But somebody's got to pick it up after the fact, and that's what I was already doing. It. I've been doing this since 12. Bills may cut funds. No, where is it? One more try, guys, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go one more time. Let me type fast. David Sardella, David Sion, News 4. Let's try that. News 4 might do it. Let's see. News 12. How do I not get it? News 4. It's got to be I-Team, I guess. That's who I call. I speak with her on a regular basis. Email, not speak. And she followed up because I invited her into a conversation with the town. We'll get that on one day. I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe it. David Sardella, David Sion, Sober House, I-Team, Channel 12 again. All right, I'm going to give up on this one. I'm sorry. Tax bill, again with the rest of the $75 assessment. There you go. Ed was a member of Suffolk County Legislature serving from 1986 to 1989. He was known as the fiscal conservative, sponsoring such cost-saving measures at the Suffolk County tax cap. But this, he established the record as fighter for the environment. He's saving it all for them. It's Pine Barrens. By authorizing Suffolk's first Clean Act 89, he was elected Suffolk County clerk and served for 16 years, so that's till 205. Taking it out, he got his house in 202. Well, that's a good one from Sal Guerrera, who lives on a mansion now in Manorville, same area, 6.5 acres, 4 buildings, 380 taxes. I called him up. He got pissed at me. He said that was 20 years ago. Called me back for 2 days. I wouldn't pick up the phone. A pioneer in government use of technology was chosen. 2001, New York State. This is right off his page, supervisor page. Taking an active role in increasing productivity, improving access to official records. They just cut the access out because they know I got them. They got it out. I don't know when they cut it out. There you go. There you go. Keep smiling, big guy. Sue me. Everybody can sue me because this is libelous, but they can't sue me because then it goes to court, and I got the documents to prove every word I said. Signing off, guys. Bye. Investigator X. Wait a second. Where's my trade? Am I still on? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. Am I still on? 2, 3. Where is my sign off? Son of a bitch, man. How did I lose it? How did I lose my stuff? I can't believe it. Oh, here we go. I used to be a drug addict, or so they said. Here we go. Medical marijuana, best medicine in the world. I have a medical marijuana patient card because I'm in debilitating pain. And I've been paying the whole time. I'm so used to it. 20 years. How does this thing work? Where it sits here. Trying to finish up. You guys can cut off if you want. No more stuff. There we go. I use Vireo Health. There's a new one at Call Place now. Go to Call Place. Vireo shorts you. I get about 0.85 on my scale. I get sold for one. It's twice the price of gold by weight. It's $117 at a discount for a half a milligram of medicine, which lasts me 5 days. I get 6 when they give me a full milligram. I get 5. I'm a creature of severe habit, so I know when I'm shorted, because if one lasts 6, the next one lasts 5. So I whip my scale out every time they send it. The bottle weighs 7.60 with the labels, the oil, and the jar. And when it comes in 4.7, 4.5, I know it. I double check it. I measure it. It doesn't fill up the thing like it's supposed to. It's supposed to go up to the top. It's all measured. So Call Place next for me, but I actually have a cheaper supply coming. So I won't say who that supplier is, Trammell. We'll call him Trammell. I got a video coming up with a Trammell. Drug dealing in a sober house. His name's Trammell. This has nothing to do with that. That was from 12. I talked to a guy in the sober house who was going to buy me weed just to get it on tape. It was fucking disgusting. Wait till you see it. Check out my whole site. I mean, I got nothing but good stuff. I think I got a good sense of humor. And I know I got pattern recognition expertise. So I'll be asleep in about a half hour. I won't be 3-4 hours. I'll sleep, and then the nerve damage gets me back. I got to get up. Diabetes, spine damage, rebuilt my cage. Dr. George screwed up my back. Fixed it once. The screws pulled out. Joanga Parisi missed the fact that I have osteoporosis. And just go on and on. I got videos of it all coming up. Just keep an eye on my channel. As I go, I go. I'm slowly dying right now. I got 47 suspected tumors. They can't operate. And I was at this point one other time, and they told me there was no medicine. They sent me home from Sloan Kettering, best in the world, greatest doctors, greatest people. And I got over 40 inches of scars on me, and they just can't help me anymore. And last time they sent me home to die, everything went away. And doctor said it's because of my faith in God, and I have no stress from anxiety. My body can handle it. No medicine. And I know for a fact it's Jesus. He's not keeping me alive for a reason that like everybody thinks, so I must be special. He keeps me alive for the same reason everybody else is alive. I get a chance to apologize for my sins, and I get a chance to help other people that he needs on earth, because that's what he's about. You watch his back, he watches yours. I always thought he had to go first. I got to go first. And I watch out, and this is what this is about. These sober people deserve a decent place to freaking live. You know what I mean? If they're gonna be miserable, let them live at least like everybody else. They're violating the ADA Act of 1990. They're mentally ill people. It's a disease recognized by the DSM-4. I'm a retired nurse, RN. Look it up, Lawrence Rupp, 599-155. You'll see my DWI and my suspension. And it's fair housing. There's requirements. They fake like they're a medical clinic. You know, curfew, drug testing. You can't do that. The guy's a lumberjack. You know what I mean? And he's acting like a pseudo-medical. You know what I mean? It's fraud the whole way. And they're protected. And now I see everybody's involved. I saw something about John Weiss. He's going to be head chief of investments or so, chief of whatever for Wells Fargo, the company that robs everybody. You know, what a great deal. Whatever. More to come. It'll keep coming. This is going to the federal government tomorrow. You know what I mean? I'm past the point of not. I'm not worried about being killed, but I want them to know before I go under. And if somebody takes me out for the accident or whatever, who knows? There's a lot of people that aren't going to want to see this. So I'm expecting millions of hits sooner or later. You know what I mean? So whatever. Don't go to Brookhaven Hospital. It's now Long Island Medical Center. Do not go. Do not go. Do not go. Peconic Bay. Go to Peconic Bay. Go to Peconic Bay. I even say Mather, where they overdosed me and I fell. Dr. Bosovich overdosed me. I got that paperwork too, doctor. You want to see it? Doesn't know how to convert fentanyl from morphine. I stood up and went right down. A disc in my neck. Screws. 2 years later. Try suing them. Try suing anybody rich. They got the best lawyers in town. And you got to wait 10 years. And no lawyer will take it because it's too expensive. Sayonara. Love you guys. How do you get the fuck out of here? Where's the Fakawis? End session. Where is it? 3, 2, well, one more. I think I only had 3. My prescription says 5. It's immediate. If anyone's suffering a pain, go get it. They got pills. They got mist. It's super expensive. Get the bulk oil in the pen and fill it yourself. Sometimes you lose a little, but whatever. My oil is twice the price of gold. The other stuff is more expensive. It's a ripoff. And I'd stay away from Vireo. They're allowing other people into the market now. I know a guy who comes from out of state, and he doesn't bring me any, of course, but he lets me know how good it is. So I'm thinking of moving once this crap's over. Later.